How's it going, everyone? We are back with another episode. Today we're watching Void's Sheik, as you can see up there, probably. So anyway, yeah, let's get right into it. There's not much of an intro here. Void is a player that a lot of people request because he's very fun to watch in Smash 4 and this game. And quick preface about what we're going to be looking for. So obviously Void is known for his combos. Even in this game, his Sheik combos are clean. Smash 4, they were optimal. But we're going to talk about his neutral more because combos, anyone can look at them and be like, that was a nice combo. The neutral, the stuff Void does to control the actual stage and the pace of the match, very fun to watch. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to do a quick rundown about what Sheik can do specifically. So Sheik's supposed to be a bad character to a lot of people, but she has the benefit of 1, being fast, 2, having a good fair, 3, having needles. So why is needles important? Every time Void presses B, even if he just taps it, ZackRay has to be scared of this area because it's just annoying to get hit by them, right? If he double taps B, ZackRay will get hit and he just kind of, it feels like your approaches get stuffed. At higher percents, you actually start going into tumble. It's way more annoying because you'll start like flying up in the air and he can try to chase you. The other thing with needles is they catch landings, right? If someone's going to land here and you're here as most characters, you let them land. Sheik hits needles, it kind of annoys you. She builds more distance or it gets closer to you. The other thing we're going to do with Void's Sheik is just watch how he uses fair. A lot of people, they'll tell you whenever a character has like a really good aerial, they'll be like, oh, just spam that, spam fair. Oh, you want to be good with Sheik, spam fair, right? Like, obviously not true, right? But let's find out why it's not true and how Void uses it. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm having a little audio issue. Hopefully it's not coming out on the stream now. All right. So again, right? This, I don't want to pause too much, but as soon as this starts, we see Void. What does he do? Charges needles and he stops because he wants to see ZackRay's like response to it. ZackRay runs and shields. I'm sure Void takes note of that. He retreats to build more needles, but ZackRay gets him. This edge guarding is clean from ZackRay. 36%, 42 unanswered. Very good. Sheik's bouncing fish. If you're a character that has a move like this, usually this is like a scary position. If you blow your jump and they catch you here, you're gonna get juggled for 2 hours. Not if you're Sheik or ZSS, you just go over, right? Again with the needles, right? He just runs to the other side of the stage and now he wants to threaten the needles because he wants to just control this space. Right? He starts fairing in place. This is something I want you guys to take note of. He's not like running at your shield fairing, even though it's a good fair on shield. He's using it in place because he wants you to jump at him over the needles. And we'll see when it finally hits. Right? He's trying to do it there in place, but ZackRay over commits with the dash attack and it works. Catching the landing with needles, right? Super low committal. He's air dodging because he doesn't want to get hit by like a fair or something. He waits. Throws the needles. It's annoying, right? Now he dash attacks you. Look at this. It's going to do it again. It's so annoying to deal with, but that dash attack doesn't connect. Getting a little overzealous there. Again with the bouncing fish and saves his jump. Another thing with Sheik's bouncing fish, right? It's also another jump almost, right? Because he uses it here. So ZackRay's probably thinking, oh, I can catch him. But he saved his jump that whole time, right? He tricked him. It helps you land for free. Even though he didn't get land for free. Challenges that up smash with his get up attack, and that was weird, right? Look what he does. Throws 2 needles. This is like, this is not gonna do any damage even if it hit, right? It's just annoying. But what does it make ZackRay do? It makes him realize that he can't really stand here, so he has to jump or dash quickly to get past this wall of needles. What does Void do? Neutral jumps, lands with the fair, right? That's his use of fair is a lot more of just making sure that you can't pass the needles for free. We're gonna see that as the game goes by, right? Charging needles. ZackRay has to come from here because he doesn't want to land on the needles. Shitty arrow as usual. He lands right into him. That's good. Yeah, so what Void does here, it's not a big deal. But if at this point with Sheik, you pressed up to go up. If you start holding down, you won't grab the ledge and you'll go over here. It's cool because if someone's like standing here trying to ledge trap you, you'll hit them out of the way with the vanish. It's not a big deal there. But just something you guys might want to know. Game & Watch's up smash. So I actually like this, right? Down tilts, not commits. Neutral jumps, not committing. Fairs. And then down tilt. He doesn't even fair. He just down tilts again and gets hit with the up smash. He didn't want to commit because of the up smash, but it still hit him. Alright, look at the down tilts, right? Needles, down tilts. He's just using the space so well. He's trying to control this area of the stage, even though he's down, right? So let's see what happens, right? Rolls back to gain space, throws the needles, they hit, and now it's annoying. You get dash attack. Now he has stage control. You have to land. We've noticed it's hard for him to land, right? Kind of overcommits with that bouncing fish, I think. Great parry from ZackRay, but no punish. You can see Void's fishing for the down tilts now, but he's doing them pretty well. He's doing them at like a max distance. Look at this. Oh my god, that was beautiful. So look at the spacing here. Void has conditioned ZackRay to like think When you see this, you have to either jump at me or run in. What does he do now? Look, just barely moves back. ZackRay dash attack where he was standing, but he crawled back, gets the down tilt, drag down. Nice conversion. Super, super well spaced from Void. That was a little awkward. Drop shield to jab. I don't think that was a good punish, even if the jab hits. Again, look at that, right? He was jumping in place to bait the dash attack, gets it, gets the fair, now he has stage control. He played from here. Not a fan of that down smash, but you guys know the deal when it comes to me ledge trapping. Alright, tries to get off the ledge. Finally does with the fair. Down air super hard to challenge from Game & Watch. Very nice, right? So what happened last time Void did this? He fairs him on the way down. So what does he think he's gonna get faired because he whipped this jab? He shields. Void empty jump grabs. Right? Tomahawks are obviously a very good option, but you can't really just throw them out for no reason unless your opponent has no reaction time, which a lot of them do. But when you condition them to just wait for a specific move, now look how annoying these shields are. When you condition someone to wait for a specific move on your way down is when the tomahawks get really good. Right? Just look at trapping the landings. He already wasted his air dodge. It means he can't do it again. Void guns him down. Alright. Stays in the center of the stage. I like it. Got stage control. Yes, you see the knockback on the needles at this percent. Obviously, you never want someone at this percent, but it gets very annoying. Dash attack will kill. Right? Throws the needles. You have to avoid this because it's so annoying. ZackRay tries jumping over it. This arrow sucks ass as usual. And then Void catches the landing, right? So you see how he catches these landings through the use of needles and just Sheik's quick speed? It's something that not a lot of other characters can do, right? People compare Joker to Sheik. Joker can't really do that. His gun in his side B is nowhere near as like good at covering that distance so quickly when it comes to trapping landings. All right, I like what Void does to get back on stage. He bouncing pitches just to like buy time, right? He barely moved. And so he goes under him. Very good. You got to be creative with your recoveries. Don't always just like run to the ledge. That's what everyone's waiting for, right? The balls on this guy, just grabs the up smash. Right, look at this. Look at this landing, right? ZackRay's trying to land. Sheik has a quick jump, up airs. Back airs. Now ZackRay used his jump. When someone uses their jump, what do? You gun them down. Ooh. Okay, so this is obviously an SD, but like Void put him in a shitty situation. Obviously it's still an SD. I'm not gonna like say that Void caused the SD. But because of the situation he put him in, right? So he was juggling and ZackRay's like, shit, I gotta jump. Void's punishing the landing because he has no jump. And now ZackRay wants to fast fall because he doesn't want Sheik to have time. Fast fall's a little too far to the right. The camera in this game sucks. He doesn't realize he's off stage. And look at just the needle pressure, right? He was not scared of being in the corner. Just throwing these needles and neutral jumping fair. By the way, when I say neutral jump, I don't know if a lot of people know this. It just means jumping straight up. It's like a Street Fighter term. Usually, Street Fighter, your arc, you have 3 arcs, right? Forward, neutral, back. In Smash, you can like fucking drift as much as you want. So when I say neutral jump with Void, if you're wondering or like you didn't know, I just meant he's jumping straight up and then coming down, right? He's not giving up space or he's not over committing. He's baiting you to run into him with the needles, right? Look at this. Dash attacks, right? He doesn't want to let Void get the space for needles. And then Void whiff punishes once with the fair, and now he goes aggressive. He wasn't just like running at him trying to hit a fair because he gets good combos. He's making you come to him, gets fair, and then he gets his good combos. Look at that. 1 charge needle. It's all it takes to get ZackRay shook. Look, 1 needle, he runs in, fair. Doesn't even throw the needle, just pressing the B button versus as Sheik gets people shook, man. And Void has such a good lead. He's catching all these landings. This is all he has to do for like 10 minutes, right? Or 3 minutes. He doesn't have to overcommit. He has such a good lead and his character is so good at being like annoying to hit. He's playing it perfectly. Look at this. Not overcommitting. He just neutral jumps here. ZackRay jumps into him, fairs him. He has stage control again. Make the landing annoying with needles. Back up a bit. Alright, spacing that down tilt. I think his down tilt up smash might kill. What? He gets hit by the Game & Watch fair? So let's see what happens here in this last stock, right? Look at this. Needles. The needles get shielded, runs back. He just wants to buy the space because at this range, Sheik is significantly more threatening than Game & Watch because if she presses the B button, Game & Watch is in the threatening zone. She never has to worry about threatening unless he dash attacks, right? Much more reactable. Look at this space he's building. Look at this. He's crawling. He's just baiting ZackRay to come like dash attack him because he's been doing it a lot. And wait, he actually did it. I actually haven't watched this in a while. I'm super surprised that ZackRay did this. Kind of, look, he started crawling here. All right, the X is coming with us, but he was like here. Why would you dash attack this? It's like clearly what he's waiting for, right? But the spacing for Void is just beautiful. Look at this, look at this. Charges needles, what does that mean? He's probably shook. He tries to jump over in case the needles are thrown. What does Void do? Perfectly spaced, tipper down tilt. Mwah, beautiful to watch, up smash, kills him, right? So obviously ZackRay SD'd, but look, he's at 0%. Like when Void was in control of that game, it felt like ZackRay had so little options because of his character. What is his character? But just Sheik as a character, she's supposed to be bad. But if she can control this distance against you and you can't deal with it very well, like look what Void can do. He can like almost force you. He's like telling you, come jump at me or come run at me, and then he'll beat it. Fair, down tilts, whatever. Very good stage control from Void. Now, obviously, every character can't do this, right? But every character can learn from this, right? How do you bait someone to come to you, and then what do you do to punish it? With Sheik, it's her needles, just charging them, throwing them sometimes to annoy them. It's her fair, because it's like a decent wall. And it's her down tilt, because she has a crawl, right? Think of this for your characters. Maybe Rosalina's side B might piss people off, and then people run at you. How are you going to punish it? Snake, maybe it's just pulling a grenade. You pull a grenade, someone wants to run at you because they don't want that grenade to get cooked. How do you bait that, right? Maybe you grab them with the grenade in your hand because you can do that. Maybe you shield to drop it quickly and down her out of shield. I don't know, I'm making shit up. But try to apply just like this style of play where you're forcing someone to come at you just by being annoying, right? It's like pretty much what it is. You're just being annoying and saying, you're not allowed to enter here, so come fight me. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I'm gonna watch the next game, or probably the third game, because if I remember, ZackRay kind of bodies him, game 2. And I want to focus more on the Sheik perspective. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate a like and subscription and all that good stuff. Hope you guys have a great day.